That's great. All right, so this is April the 11th, now 6:39, and call the budget workshop meeting to order. And I want to read this out loud for those of you that are in attendance or those that are on Zoom. But this is a budget workshop meeting, and the purpose of the workshop is to discuss the fiscal year 25 proposed budget. The public is encouraged to attend the workshop. However, because this is a budget workshop, the public will not be permitted to provide public comment or questions. And the time for you to ask your questions and make comments will be at the public hearing, which will be announced in the near future. But you're welcome to give you some information, take all the. All right. I keep handing the floor to yours.
Well, if you go along the last column on the right, that is what the polls are. And if you look to the column, the numbers column that's on the far left, that is what the current budget is. The one next to it is the to date, well, as of the end of March. And most of these are fairly boring. I didn't change a whole lot. Where the changes are going to be underwater and sewer for the most part. So like for general funds, I'm actually showing us going down some on the payroll. I've added, instead of having bonuses, lumped into miscellaneous, and it created its own line.
What?
We're on this, on the first one.
No, I got.
Oh. The community support, I didn't, know if any of you had any questions on that one. I added a line for Greensboro Connects
Where are you?
on the page one of general,
Huh?
page one of general fund.
You wanted this up here?
No, that's the budget. You done this right here. No.
Where the hell is that?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, those things, no,
No, these were up front.
I know.
Make it backwards, is what it is.
Here's the budget proposal. I ain't found what you had there.
We passed it. So it should be 5 here.
They all say the same thing.
So there's Greensboro Connections.
And sorry, I probably should have, I started on expenditures.
Okay.
Are you saying? You need this. I don't think the same thing.
Are you on the expense page now? That's general town?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't say the expense page on it, but that would be helpful to do.
So this is.
Any of them, just until I get it labeled, anything starting with a 5 after the 10-10 or 10-20, whatever, and it starts with a 5 as expenditures.
This is only the first 3 quarters, correct?
Pardon?
These actual figures are only the first 3
Mhm.
quarters.
to date. And you said one of them says general at the top of it?
March to date, correct, this column.
The second. I put on every page.
And then this is our actual. And this is what we-
Um,
Okay, so 1010s are basically town hall and whatever miscellaneous general expenses. So back to community support. Do they have-
So
Yeah.
1010 is administration, is that what you're saying?
Yes, yeah, town hall.
And then,
1020 is the police department.
public works is 23rd.
Yep. 1030. Or 1030.
What's she saying?
and then it was administrative.
10 is part. See, number is a second. 10
All that's general.
I'm just listening.
And then 10:30 too.
I know when I put it today, left off a lot of the headings.
No, I have 7 Trust me.
And 10:30 too.
10, 20, Yeah, yeah. Couple of words, couple of words for the 30. Yeah. Watch that.
Yeah, I rushed through the printing, so I'm missing a lot of labels.
So my question is, in 1010, town hall administrative expenses,
Mhm.
we budgeted 10,005 for retirement, but we've already spent 14,000, and you're asking for just under 11,000, yeah. So what's the difference in what?
Because I think in that one, if you look at the previous years, that one, I think, part of the state, an administrative fee was put in there. So I have to back it out of there and put it in there.
So what you're proposing is the 10,925 that will cover it? For the retirement benefits?
Yeah. That's the 7.4% that we put in the town.
So the first line, you're talking about payroll salary, you said something, maybe I wasn't paying attention, but
He said it went down.
it went down, yes. Why?
Yeah.
You don't know why salaries went down? You took, whose money did you take away?
Mine, no. I'm not sure why I adjusted that.
Well, there's some employees that are going to get raises this year, but that's not, so
That may be,
that may be a contributing factor. I mean, I don't know the math, but I know, like the new police chief, we just hired him, we're not giving him a raise.
well, plus,
We just negotiated that contract now. I'm not.
Yeah, but that's the only thing was,
Oh, I don't either. It's a legitimate question. I mean, you go from 137 to 128, but I mean, there's some, if our expenditure now is,
unless you shifted some of that to water and sewer or something.
But I thought you
yeah, I
just,
put a higher percentage of mine into water and sewer because of the expansion and then working on the grants for that.
So while we're talking, maybe you can help us a little bit easier. The bottom line, so when you factor in people's salaries, she doesn't put all of hers under admin. She puts some of her admin, because she also does work for water and sewer because of the work, administrative work she does on it. So one year she could put more than the other, and each year she gets paid the same. She
Right.
gets paid the same, it just goes in a different column. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. But here's the question that I guess I want to ask you. For payroll this coming year, are you asking for increases or decreases, or you're keeping pay the same?
The decrease, she's going down from 137.
She's not asking for that.
No, I just put more of mine under water sewer for the expansion.
Overall, bottom line, and I don't, maybe you're gonna get to that eventually, where we see each individual employee's salary.
Overall, for whatever inflation, if you wanna give raises, if you don't wanna give raises, like put on it, it's 4%. I'm across the board, 4%.
So you guys are 4% COLA into these salaries.
Well, just 4%, and if we choose to do that when we get to the salaries later, then,
So other
well,
than,
we haven't determined what everybody's going to get paid for the next fiscal year, so we'll be
I
figuring that
understand
out.
that, I understand that, but you're proposing salaries right now
Mhm.
for the upcoming fiscal year. So in that, you had to have some percentage that so that 4% is in there, whether we opt to change it, raise it, lower it, or whatever.
Correct.
It's built into what you propose, that's what I'm trying to get to, okay.
so with the cost of living being the way it is, the lowest paid employee has the same expenses as the highest paid employee when they go to the grocery store. So I would rather give everybody the same. Take the total number of the 4% of total
Mhm.
salary.
Like we did
divide by the
last
number of
year.
employees like we did last year, so everybody gets the same bump,
Mhm.
rather than having the higher paid guy getting a larger raise. Right, I think that's.
Mhm.
Take the 128 or whatever, just do a 4% or whatever, and divvy it up.
You like it that way?
It makes it fair to everyone.
Because if you got, if you got somebody that
Fair, how's it fair to Dave Spencer that's been here 20 years or 15 years? Well, you know,
That's why I don't like percentages. I'd rather just get a flat fee, and that's basically what we do this way.
That's what we did last
okay.
one.
I suppose it depends on your definition of fair. But it seems to be more equitable and equal when you give the same amount to each employee. Each employee has already started at a higher level, so they're already making more than somebody else based on their position in the family. It's been done both ways, actually, we chose to do it that way. I've seen it done both ways.
I just don't like giving a guy that makes $100,000 a year, $4,000 raise, giving a guy that makes $400, just something that's fair. Their cost of living is the same when they go to the grocery store and at the gas pump, so they should get an equal bump.
Okay.
A bump's a bump, no matter how you do it, it's still.
That's why I don't like percentages.
So, yeah, as we move forward, you guys will have to decide, all that good stuff. Any other questions with the administrative salaries?
Only thing I'd say, what's the difference, you see the long-term disability,
Mhm.
is that like $60?
Yeah, it's very low.
Is it?
Mhm.
They're like monthly, quarterly? Cause you only have 60,
Oh, no, it's not supposed to be 45, Steve.
you got,
we have-
that's life insurance, and then you got like a long-term disability, only 60.
Right.
But we've already paid 457 and 378, so.
No, it's supposed to be,
Probably 600.
mhm.
The number is probably 600.
Well, that's why I'm wondering if this is a typo on 400. I was like, looking at it going, what?
All three of those, you mean?
Yeah, all three.
There should be 450, 600.
What is the $2,500 bonuses that, what is that?
That's the ones that, you guys give out, around Christmas time.
We just didn't have it written into the budget.
We had it in there before, but she said new.
Right.
It was always lumped into like miscellaneous or anything, and we kind of want to get away from the
Just a general-
ambiguous.
right, break it down.
Mhm.
Okay, that's just curious.
Um,
So anything blue is new. I'm learning now, huh?
Yes.
yeah,